We believe the path to better outcomes is a path of partnership. By participating in the Skyway Coalition, we are being given an opportunity to combat systems of oppression, to try to reverse systemic racism, to invest in communities, to follow the brilliance of communities. It is astonishing, the disparities in Skyway compared to 2 miles further north or south in Seattle or in Renton.
I think classrooms and universities could actually teach an entire class about systemic racism just studying Skyway. And I say that because systemic racism doesn't require intent. But the way things play out right here in Skyway, what you see is the community that has 70% people of color, the highest proportion of Black people in the state of Washington, being actively disinvested from because of the governmental structure that exists here.
Skyway is unique in that it's an urban, unincorporated area. King County government, for many, many years, believed that by investing in transportation or housing or the business community in Skyway, that it would actually result in debt for King County. So they had an active policy of disinvestment, trying to encourage Renton to actually annex Skyway. But it didn't happen. And so for many years, Skyway was left without the infrastructure that many communities have. The transit infrastructure, the business infrastructure, affordable housing. There's no mayor of Skyway. There's no city council in Skyway.
All they have is me as their regional council member. And you see that really play out. 20 years later, they still don't have a community center, but I see community members getting really creative. They're able to use parking lots and fire stations to make that happen.
When COVID started, it hit Skyway hard. Lots of unemployment. The Renton Innovation Zone, affectionately known as RISP, and its many partners, including Childhaven, decided to organize a family resource fair, a place where families could come and get food and supplies and apply for rental assistance.
The Skyway Resource Center was launched just before Labor Day 2020, and that came from, again, years and years of community voicing that they need a multi-service center.
We have had several different homes in different parking lots in the Skyway community.
It really shows the lack of infrastructure and why us being unincorporated really does separate us. And because we've been behind the last 30 years, so are our kids. Their next step in life after school, entering the economy, they're less prepared, and that's not their fault.
That's why the Skyway Coalition is so important. Because the Skyway Coalition is Skyway residents coming together to demand that their beautiful, vibrant, and diverse community gets the public services that they deserve.
Skyway Coalition is a coalition of many organizations that provide social and human services in Skyway, that do workforce development, that provide housing and support, and they are an amazing partner because they know this community so well. They serve this community already.
We just felt that together we could make a stronger impact and also at a pace that needed to accelerate.
It is an honor for Childhaven to be a founding member, and what we contribute is public policy advocacy, community building, leadership development, advocacy for affordable housing, advocacy for the Skyway community to have a voice in its own future.
Childhaven, they provide their expertise in serving youth and families and what youth and families in Skyway are experiencing. That kind of data and feedback from people who are very close to the pain is invaluable.
State and federal governments.
For a neighborhood like Skyway, we've never been able to successfully be in these spaces and really have our voice heard. And Childhaven helps us get into some doors.
I absolutely think that Childhaven, along with the Skyway Coalition, have been integral to getting tens of millions of dollars for a community center, for expanding public transportation, for affordable housing.
So when it came time to advocate for a brick and mortar location for the Skyway Resource Center, the Skyway Coalition made it really easy for the community to help play a role in advocacy.
When U.S. Bank closed its building, we together advocated that the bank turn that building over to the community.
When we sent out the link to have the community send emails, so many people sent emails that the company responded back and said, I don't have enough time in the day to respond to all the emails about the building.
Now, that building is being turned over to the community. It is the future home of the Skyway Resource Center.
Childhaven is definitely an accomplice. They've consistently helped us advocate for the neighborhood that they also serve in.
When Childhaven merged with Renton Area Youth and Family Services, we became the owners and operators of the Cynthia A. Green Family Center. HealthPoint, being part of the Cynthia A. Green Family Center, provides vaccination services and hopefully in 2022 is going to provide primary care medical services. The other organization that we partner with is Public Health Seattle and King County. They operate WIC services for women, infants, and children out of the Cynthia E. Green Family Center. We are committed to expanding that service.
So I think with Childhaven being a part of this, there's a lot to look forward to.
There's just so much opportunity here, and I'm really excited to plug in with the local community and make this vision come true.
If we can all work together, we can empower Skyway to be a model for community-driven economic development. That means kids go on to thrive. And if we can do it in Skyway, we can do it anywhere.